In this week's episode of Working with Evernote, I show you how to use the voice recording function. Hello and welcome to episode 79 of my Working with Evernote series. My name is Carl Pauline, and in this week's episode I want to show you how to use the voice recording function in Evernote. Now, we actually have two versions of this, particularly for those of you guys using iOS devices like an iPhone or an iPad. You can actually use the dictation function built into your Apple device for this very purpose, but the dictation function is going to just dictate and convert to text. However, Evernote has its own built-in voice recording system, but that's going to do a voice recording. It's not going to transcribe what you say. So you really have two options. Now, for you guys out there using Android or Windows Phone, I do apologize. I don't actually have access to any of those devices, but I'm pretty sure there is dictation functions available on those devices also. So you've got two options of using this. I use both, although to be fair, I don't regularly use the voice recording feature in Evernote very often, but I do use it occasionally. Okay, so let's get into Evernote, but before I do that, I'd just like to ask, if you like this video, please click on the like button, and if you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, please subscribe. Okay, let's get into Evernote and I'll show you how this all works. Okay, let's start with a new note, and I'm going to bring that up into full screen here for you. So we're going to put voice recorder practice. And what we can do here is we go up to this function here, which is like the microphone function. So I don't know if I can't zoom in on this, but there we go. There's the mic. So we click on that and we can hit record. So now what I'm doing is recording my voice message for this particular note. So I can just stop that now, and that's gone in here. So all I have to do. So now what I'm doing is recording my voice message for this particular note. So basically the note gets saved there. Now the other way of doing this is if I double tap the FN function. I haven't actually set this up on my computer before, but what I can use is the dictation function built into my Mac to be able to do this, but this would transcribe everything, and that's now downloading and is going to take forever to do that, so we're not going to waste our time with that. But I could actually do the dictation function for you and show you how to do that, but that's how we do it. So this is saving the file like this, which is a great way to do it. Now it saves it as a WAV form or waveform or whatever you want to call it, which is not really the most compatible thing, but if you notice here, you can actually download that and save that wherever you want. And that is a really, really useful feature if you really want to then share just the voice note with somebody at a later date. So it's really useful to actually start using these things that Evernote has built in. To be honest with you, if you notice that, I actually recorded 9 seconds. It took about 14.7 kilobytes. God, that's an old word we don't use very often these days. So you can use this, of course, for like meetings and so on and so forth if you really wanted to. But I think once we start getting up to like 1 hour of a meeting that you've recorded, then this is going to be probably a very big file, and you would definitely need to be on one of the paid versions of Evernote in order to really take advantage of that. So just wanted to quickly show you that one. A lot of people don't use it very often, which is a shame. It is a really, really useful function, particularly if you need to capture notes from meetings and you want to capture absolutely everything, then this is one way of doing it. Of course, you could always use your phone and record the meeting and then just save the file into the Evernote note, but this is one way of doing it from within Evernote itself. So hopefully you found this useful. If you have any questions about using the Evernote voice recorder function, then don't hesitate to ask the question in the comments below. It just remains for me now to wish you all a very, very productive week.